nothing.
This is just the era that we're in.
Where anybody could become a superstar?
Anybody can become a rapper.
That's true.
Lowest bar to entry. People just need to know you got somebody, but they don't gotta know who you got.
Post yourself wearing the On the Radar chain, and then that's it. We're done.
That's the one right there.
We're done. We're done. We're
post
done.
the chain, sis.
You think Trump gonna buy the Angel Reese meal?
I don't want no problems.
Nah, I want all smoke.
There's mad jokes in there, and I'm like, why am I here doing wife shit when I could be doing something else with my time?
Why aren't you doing wife shit when I could just go find another girl and that'll do wife shit
But then
for
go
me?
find another girl who's gonna do wife shit.
See, this is why I cheat.
I'm just...
Yep. Welcome to Central Discourse, the ultimate podcast where everything entertainment and music collides. This is episode 4, and there will be plenty of tangents as there always are. I am Gabe P.
And I'm Nyla Simone.
With a little raspy of a voice.
All right, yeah, I'm recovering.
Let's talk about why you're recovering.
Because Gabe came in, brought me a cold. It lingered around, and then it hit me the second time you came. And then it got me.
You know, when they say like Leos are gaslighters, I think this is what they mean. And it's not about like August Leos. It's really just July Leos. Because
July Leos, you know, we're really the sweetest ones. We don't do the gaslighting because we're cusp of Cancers.
No, y'all look sweet.
No, we look and we are and we taste.
Nah. I didn't want to go there. Y'all are like the peak gaslighter. Like every July Leo woman who I've ever dated has
blessed you?
No.
Okay. Has
like caused me mental anguish.
Okay,
and then every August Leo woman that I've ever dated
has destroyed your life.
Didn't destroy my life. It was like a roller coaster. It was like up and down, and then at the end the track just disappears and then it just goes up and crashes. But I'm cool with one of them now, so we're good now. So things got a little bit better. But still, that's
definitely an August Leo thing.
We
can leave it at that.
Hey, but that's not me though. But not me though. I'm the best.
Nigga, you an August Leo.
I know. I'm talking about August Leo women. Was that not? I can't say that? All right, cool. My bad. So you just got back from LA. What was going on?
Yeah, I just came back from LA. You know, it's supposed to be Grammy weekend. Ago. Literally just off the flight. But we had an event, Game for the Gods, with Dame Ritter and Ray Daniels.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, so it was cute. Then I also went to the 2 Lost LA office, got to see the rest of our team. So that's cool to put names and faces, and that's really it.
Did you DJ or no?
Yes, something like that. So how was your weekend? Or how was your week?
How was my week? Mm-hmm. Man, the team just got back from Brazil today, so we're officially done with On the Radar Brazil, thank God. Also, obviously, 2 Lost is a partner in that, so shout out 2 Lost for that. We ended up shooting 126 videos out there.
Damn.
Artists and producer beat breakdowns. I think we might be the first ever company to do international producer beat breakdowns outside of America. So I'm stamping that for now. If somebody wants to prove me wrong, I'm sorry. I apologize. But I haven't seen any international beat breakdowns done by an American company like that. So yeah, we came home. Shout out 2 Lost, shout out Olympus Projects. And then we're going to hopefully get ready to start releasing everything after Mardi Gras. Because, you know, Mardi Gras is coming up. And while NOLA is big, but like in Brazil, it's like that's like their thing. So, like, they just eat, drink, and have fun for, like, weeks is what I'm told. Which actually sounds kind of amazing.
Wait, when does that start?
It starts, like, middle of February, right?
Oh,
and it goes until, like, I guess the middle of March. My Brazilians, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so after that, then all the stuff will start coming out because during that time, like, they try not to, like, work and they try to, like, have fun and relax. So I'm like, damn, maybe we need, like, a 4-month period of that in America.
That's a great idea.
Because all we do is just work all the time. Even in the summertime, we're not summer Fridays. Summer Fridays were never really summer Fridays ever.
Yeah.
And even what we do, we're here on a Friday. We'll probably be here on Fridays in the summertime recording.
When we were interning, they low key were because we had the Hennessy bar.
We did have the Hennessy bar.
That
but not every week.
Like
but it wasn't
Friday.
Every week though.
Well, when it was there, it was anyway. Yes.
The Hennessy bar at Power 105 was definitely a good time.
We deserve more.
We do, but I think yeah. So we got that. What else do we have coming up? I got something with we shot Day 26 this week. A lot of cool On the Radar things that I'll get into at the end of the pod.
Okay.
But it definitely was a busy week, and I'm definitely excited to have the full team back. Especially like Calvin on my team, so I can stop running our social media. I was at the studio yesterday. People kept trying to come talk to me. I'm out here trying to tweet and push it on Facebook, and I'm like,
going on.
I'm like, I don't do this anymore right now because I have somebody who I pay to do this for me. So it's cool. But I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're safe, and I'm glad you're not as sick and can't get me sick again.
Thank you. Yeah, no, you'll be fine. You're safe. I stay with my brother. He's not sick, so that the proof is in the pudding with that. But speaking of a lot going on, we had a lot going on last week with J1 on the podcast.
How do you feel about that?
I think I prefer to just see his tweets, get angry, and not respond.
But his tweets don't they make you angry for real?
Some of them, yeah. Some of them are just silly. But then being here and then attacked is like, oh, God, leave that on Twitter.
But you weren't attacked, though, for real. Like, it was just a healthy debate, like debates and conversation.
He just one of them niggas that swear he right.
But he was right about a lot of shit.
No, he wasn't. Yes, it was just his opinion.
But he was right. Like, about the one topic that, like, we have put up for, like, a story poll, correct? And it was like, has hip-hop lost its way? Let's settle the debate. 50% of people said the same shit, different time, and then 50% of people said the frequency is lower.
That number not high enough. That means some niggas agree with you, some niggas don't. I understand if it was majority.
But hip-hop is generational now, so it could be half of those hip-hop people could
J1
be like...
really tried to lie, sit here and tell me he wouldn't feel the way if Lil Pump and his father, blah, 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 blah. He just completely disregarded...
Slow down. What was that?
Remember when we were comparing... What was the comparison? He was saying that, the Sexy Red MLK thing wasn't a big deal and he wouldn't care if, like, the new Lil Pump years from now did something with his dad's music. Like, you're lying.
Right.
There's a standard.
I feel you. Super random, too. I'm going to a tangent real quick because Lil Pump made me think of something, right? Why'd you go like this?
Tangent number one.
Super random. I saw a tweet today, and Sean didn't include in the doc, but I thought it was just an interesting thing to talk about, not even trying to be messy about this either. But did you see that the IRS is doing, like, an auction of all of Tekashi 6ix9ine's jewelry?
Yeah, I did see that.
Which, like, Matt's laughing in the corner. For real, like, I just have a, like, really, really curious, though. Like, if he's been in the Dominican Republic this whole time, where the fuck was all this jewelry? That the IRS was just able to seize it. And then the pricing on the jewelry is crazy.
How much is it? I didn't see that.
I think the shark pendant that he had, I think that one they're selling for, like, $60K. But it goes all the way from, like, the shark pendant and, like, the Cubans to, like...
It was all very colorful.
His very colorful stuff. His platinum plaques that they're selling, which I think is hilarious, too. One of them is even with Trippie Redd for the song that they had together. And then it goes, like, all the way down to, like, a Star of David pendant and then, like, kind of, like, gold-plated jewelry, like, like costume jewelry. Which, one, I'm like, why does he have a Star of David pendant? And then, two, like, the costume jewelry. Like, I'm like, this is all very random. But it looked like it was about maybe, like... $400,000, I think, all added up together, if I'm, like, remembering it correctly. But I thought it was just interesting, like, if you're a rapper and you want to buy a lot of jewelry, pay your taxes. that's kind of like, that's like my little MO here, because they can't, I ain't gonna lie, they got Tekashi on all that jewelry, and he's never getting that shit back.
That's great advice, actually.
Yes.
We appreciate that.
Anyway, I'm done with my first tangent of the day.
It's not like he needs it anymore. He's trying to stay low, isn't he?
Define low. Like, he's not trying to be... I don't think he's trying to be low. I don't want to go into a whole 6ix9ine segment. No,
I just feel like the jury and shit, it puts you back in character.
But he's in DR, so I'm sure he has some of that shit in DR, whether it's real or not.
But I feel like he's not in character no more. Like, I feel like he's not trying to be 6ix9ine. He's trying to be whatever his real name is.
That's not true. Now. He's definitely still trying to be 6ix9ine.
Oh, really?
He's not in character of, like... I'm going to look at his Spotify. He's not in his character of, like... 6ix9ine, like what we remember 6ix9ine as. He's like, I feel like he's trying to transition. Well, he still has 11 million monthly listeners on Spotify. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
He's literally transitioning into like Spanish 6ix9ine. Like, I'm not just gonna give free promo to the music he's been releasing, but the last couple songs he dropped, at least the last 3 or 4, maybe 5, 6 actually, they've all been Latin records.
Wow.
They're still not in his top streaming records though, because obviously it's hard to compare with like some of like the bigger Spanish ones that he did when he was still
lit,
like relevant in that respect.
Yeah.
But like Mala and Bebe have almost 500 million streams. Those are older, but he's been making like Spanish music, hiding out in DR. Remember there was like the whole thing where he got beat up in the bathroom of the gym and he got arrested for that. I don't know. He's still going through it, but clearly, all his American jewelry, it's kind of clipped for that. So
interesting.
Thoughts and prayers.
Speaking of interesting, this collaboration came on the timeline last week. Popeyes and Don Julio.
Mm.
First reaction when you saw it, honestly.
Like, yo, bro, like it feels like pandering at this point.
It felt like pandering.
It's like it feels like you're trying to pander to Black and Spanish communities, and like, you know what I'm saying? I don't appreciate that. Like, let me not say that. I appreciate the entertainment of it. You know what I'm saying? Because the entertainment that came from it. Yo, shout out my guy Jordan Rose at Complex, because they sent Jordan the box at Complex with a shirt of like Popeyes and Don Julio, but like painted like I forgot what the famous painter's name is. It's gonna fuck me up. But like it was like a Popeye sandwich with a Don Julio bottle next to it, and it looked so like elegant. And I'm like, I don't know what they're trying to accomplish with this collab, but like it's extremely ghetto, and I'm in.
Yeah, I'm always down for people making ratchet shit like sexy, but are you gonna try it?
No, but we can't try it because, like, all right. Here's also the other part about it. The other part about it was like this is like to help promote the Super Bowl, and which is going down in New Orleans next week, and I believe it will be. Sean, feel free to always jump in whenever. But like, it's gonna be in You're gonna be able to buy it in New Orleans for a week, right? Yep. But like everywhere else that it is, including NYC, Philly, Kansas City, and Miami, you can only get in like one location. And specifically, the only location you can get in New York, which I think is like the ultimate testament to like how ghetto this really is like you can only get it in Times Square.
Take it easy. That is my local. Okay.
No one told you lived there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
take it easy now. Okay?
I go like if I call Calvin's at the studio right now, but I could call Calvin up to go get us some. But regardless, like they put out the lineup for like what it was, and it's a reposado flavored concha roll chicken sandwich, right? A spicy strawberry hibiscus lemonade mocktail,
which sounds fire. Wait, why the hell is it a mocktail?
Wait, we're gonna get there. And then reposado flavored Louisiana garlic 3-piece wings with specialty sauce. Thoughts? Come on, you give your thoughts too, Sean.
These wings look alright.
You know, I would love it all.
Take
a bite, I take a sip.
I think like the wings and the sandwich look bussin'.
The sandwich is giving Nando's.
All right. Well, I mean, it looks good. But it looks good though. I think my biggest issue is like the mocktail part, because it's like this is a Don Julio Popeyes collab. Like this just feels like you painted over it and you're like, yeah, just put the logo on it and say it's ours. And that's it, which is fine. Like, I get it, corporate, blah, 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 blah. You don't want kids going to Popeyes, ordering Don Julio
All you gotta do is check an ID card. Don't tip me with a good time and make this a mocktail.
Okay, but let's be honest here, right? Let's say you had a long week, right? And you worked at Popeyes. And you just get this big-ass shipment of Don Julio bottles, right? And you ready to crash out.
I might take one home. I ain't gonna take them all home.
You think it's a good idea to get Popeyes employees Don Julio bottles? To serve to customers?
They can pre-make the mix.
They're not doing that.
That's where they fucking up.
But that's not a bad idea. It's not. It's a horrible idea.
No, it's not.
It's a horrible idea.
Have some faith.
I ain't gonna lie. My Popeyes was in walking distance of my high school, and we used to go there all the time. If any of those, I would not trust none of the employees at that Popeyes with a Don Julio bottle.
Lord have mercy.
I would not. Much respect to them. Get your money. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not making fun of Popeyes employees at all. Get your money. Saying, we respect people who work 9 to 5s. I'm saying is, like, bro, think about it. I've seen multiple Popeyes employees in my lives where I'm like, you look like you're ready to crash out today.
You know what? It's not even on the Popeyes employees.
It's not.
We know people in our building that was stealing liquor bottles and trying to blame it on other people. Well, I don't know if you know. But I know they tried to blame me for it a lot.
Oh.
When I was doing overnights.
Yep.
Bottles would always go missing. These is grown-ass niggas. Bottles would go missing and then try to pin it on me. I'm allergic to liquor. You can't even pin it on me.
Wait, are you really?
Yes.
Wait, this whole time?
Yeah, I know. I just take, like, allergy medicine.
Wait, this whole time that I've known you, you've been allergic to liquor?
Wow.
So what happens? You do, like, one shot of Don Julio and you're like, woo, like, you're done?
Well, I'm allergic to gluten. There's a lot of gluten in most liquors. So certain tequila I can have. Certain things I can't have. But across the board, I just should not.
But they got to make gluten-free liquor, though.
They do. But also, in general, with the stomach condition that I have, I'm just not supposed to drink.
Oh, okay. Sorry. We got a little too deep there. Anyway, bringing it back. But, all right.
Oh, there was a joke right there. But, all right. Anyway.
What joke?
Speaking of collaborations, right. Angel Reese and McDonald's first female athlete meal is the Angel Reese Special. High C, orange, lava burst. Do I like the orange one? I don't think I like the orange one.
The orange one is the best.
Is it? Isn't there a red one?
Nah. I mean, for high C, there's the fruit punch.
Fruit
There's
punch.
the
That's the one. That's the best
No,
one.
the orange one's the best one.
Which one's the best one?
I'm gonna say the orange.
The orange one. You go to McDonald's, you get your nice little meal, and then you get the orange high C. They don't even have the pink. I don't pink. They don't even have the red high C.
I know. I low key. I'm thinking
McDonald's
about Fanta. I think, but it's cool. It's cool.
Fanta.
All right. Fanta.
Fanta.
Okay.
Fanta.
Don't you wanna Fanta? Don't you wanna Fanta? Okay, whatever. So the Angel Reese special, limited time, barbecue bacon.
You got this. I got you. Quarter pounder with cheese.
Oh, quarter pounder with cheese. All right, you can tell I don't eat at McDonald's that
with
much.
medium fries and a medium drink. Now,
well, the cover art is cute.
The cover art is fire. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I know I'm okay with like athletes having like McDonald's meals. I feel like when we were kids, like these new full collaborations with like celebrities or personalities or streamers. This is like new, but when we were young, I feel like there used to be like athletes in McDonald's commercials all the time. So I don't feel like this is all that different. Plus, McDonald's has always had, what's it called, Sean?
Collaboration.
No, not the collaboration. The McDonald's Classic they do every year.
Yeah. All American.
The McDonald's All American Classic, which they do I believe every year. So it's not like McDonald's hasn't always supported like athletes in and of their own. But I guess like the argument could be made here is like it's not healthy.
Yeah, but I'm not against it only because my sis told me that her basketball salary could not afford her rent. So if you gotta collab with McDonald's, then you gotta collab with McDonald's.
Right, I'm not mad at that, but just don't lose focus of like the game.
And she just bought or paid out her mom's mortgage as well.
I know, that was so lovely.
That's fire.
Shout out to McDonald's, man.
Shout
I
out to
can't hate
McDonald's.
on this. I'm not eating it, but it's dope.
I swear I had seen like a streamer say that like they got offered a McDonald's something, but they said no because they didn't believe in it or something. I feel like I had seen something, but it's like that begs the question: like, if you got approached to do a McDonald's meal, right? Would you take the bag?
Me?
Yeah.
Right now in this very moment?
Don't-
The answer is yes. Like,
okay,
what?
but just like let's say you were already very like Kaisen at levels of like success, right? Would you take the McDonald's bag?
Oh no, because then I got options. I'd probably pick something that more aligns with me.
What would you pick that more aligns with you?
At a fast food.
I'm riding with the do. I'm riding with it all the way. I love McDonald's. That's my shit.
I was gonna say Chick-fil-A.
Okay. Oh, see, that's controversial because of Chick-fil-A's values.
I'm a Christian.
It's not even just Christians.
What?
Sean.
I don't like the gays.
How you know what McDonald's like?
I like Chipotle.
That don't align with
Chipotle like the gays?
That don't align with America.
Chipotle like the
That
gays?
don't align with America.
What don't align with America?
Chipotle.
Why Chipotle don't align with America?
I don't know. Trump just been on a.
You saw Trump eating Chipotle?
Don't say that.
You know what I see Trump eating? McDonald's. Yo, all right. You think Trump gonna buy the Angel Reese meal?
I don't want no problems.
Nah, I want all smoke.
There's mad jokes in there, but I'm like,
Nah, let the jokes fly.
No, hell no.
Do we think
that nigga is attacking media personality. You know he's putting together a team to pack up anybody in media who's talk bad against him.
I'm not talking bad against him. I'm just asking if he's gonna buy.
I know. I'm just saying. I was about to make a joke about. Never mind. Anyway.
Do you think Trump will buy the Angel Reese meal? Real talk. What if when it's like the women's like, oh well, the women the Liberty just won the championship, right?
Mm-hmm.
When was that? That was like a couple months ago. I don't know when the women's NBA season is.
Last year.
Last year. Do you think like if the women's team that wins this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think when they go? Are they allowed to go to the White House now? Are they being invited? I don't remember if they went to the. I think the Liberty went to the White House. If they go to the White House, do you think Trump's gonna feed them Angel Reese meals?
So classy.
No, because you remember when he did it with I forgot which football team. And he.
Oh yeah,
and
they
he,
did do
yeah,
that.
that's why I'm saying that.
They did do that.
Yo, imagine you win the chip, and like Angel Reese ain't even on your team. And then you go into the White House, and he's like, "Oh, I got you all McDonald's," and it's all like
quarter pounders.
It's all pink boxes that say Angel Reese on them with quarter pounders with cheese, and you just gotta like look at it. You just gotta be like, "Damn."
That feels racist.
What?
That feels racist.
What feels racist?
Death. If he was to serve them this.
That's the point. That's why I'd think about him. Think about him.
All right.
Think about him. He gonna buy the Angel Reese meals.
He gonna buy it for them. He ain't gonna eat it.
What?
You think he gonna indulge?
Yeah, you ain't see the picture of Trump eating or like putting the fries in the bag. Like Trump, there's actually a funny picture of Trump putting the fries in the bag.
Oh no,
I'm gonna find it. But I love that Angel Reese is getting to do this, and I'm happy. And also, I think it starts to beg the question, like, if she and I think this was already a topic like months ago, but why can't the WNBA, especially now, because I feel like the WNBA is bringing a lot more revenue. There's a lot more stuff going on, a lot more sponsors. Start paying the players a little more. Like, pay them enough to pay rent. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
There's no reason that Angel Reese has to do that, start a podcast, and be on a McDonald's thing, and like that be how she pays rent or pays off her mom's mortgage. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Help the girls out.
Retweet.
Next
I love
topic.
that. It's now time for Word on the Curb.
What's up, guys? LiAngelo Ball, a.k.a. Gelo, recently sat down with Speedy Mormon on 360 with Speedy to talk about his growing success in both music and basketball. In the interview, Gelo addressed Cameron's critiques of his viral hit Tweaker, confidently saying he's colder than Cam in both basketball and rap. While he respects Cam as a legend, Gelo made it clear he's focused on his own rise, especially after signing a reported $13 million deal with Def Jam, which he referred to as the best music contract ever. The deal allegedly included an $8 million guarantee and full ownership of his masters. Gelo also dropped his music video for Tweaker, which debuted earlier this month at number 29 on the Billboard Hot 100 and is still holding strong within the top 40 this week. Despite the back and forth with Cameron, Gelo isn't bothered. He's staying focused on his goals, and with the performance at Rolling Loud, California in March, it's clear Gelo's 2025 is off to a strong start.
He really went on on Speedy's show and said he was better rapper than Cameron.
I will say I was glad to see he sat down with Speedy.
Yeah, shout out Speedy. Shout out Gelo. I fuck with Gelo.
Yeah.
But they both knew what they was doing with that. Like,
it was great. Brilliant.
It was I ain't gonna lie, great marketing for an interview and great marketing for the song, first and foremost. And one thing about Speedy gonna let it happen. Speedy just smiling there like, yeah, I'm here for the mess. Like my boy be messy as hell. Mm-hmm. Don't get it twisted. Don't let his looks fool you.
Fake innocent. No, there was a tweet he tweeted the other day that had me sending. They thought he was Jalen Hurts.
Yes.
Is that his last name?
Yeah, Jalen Hurts. Yep.
He tweeted and was like, "Just so you guys know, I am not Jalen Hurts." Then mad people was like trying to attack him. Like, didn't nobody think you was Jalen Hurts? Then he dropped screenshots of everybody saying like, "Oh my God, is this Jalen Hurts?" Yo, Speedy is always getting compared to somebody. It's hilarious.
And one thing about Speedy, he always gonna have the receipts too.
Love it.
But how do you feel about aside from all this, like the Gelo stuff has been going on for like a month. How are you feeling right now about everything?
I'm trying to figure out how I feel about this headline, best music contract ever. I'm looking up other contracts. He got a $13 million deal with Def Jam. It says Chief Keef at 17 years old. Oh my God, how much was it? Oh, a $6 million deal. Damn, Trinidad James got a... Is this accurate? What am I on? Hot New Hip Hop? I guess so. $2 million. ASAP Rocky, $3 million.
Keep in mind, this is reported as $13 million. $8 million of that is a guarantee to him directly, and he also has full ownership of his masters. So more or less the circumstances behind what he's signing here.
Do we I think it with his contract, right? I think it is a very, 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 very good music contract. The best ever? I don't know. That's like a lot of music history that we got to go back and look at.
That's what I'm saying. The best ever's throwing me off.
I want to know what the Weeknd's contract is, or Playboi Carti's. Like, what are those contracts? Even though I feel like Playboi Carti hates his label. Let's talk about the Weeknd.
Or
the Weeknd.
Go ahead.
Or Drake's contract,
or Baby, Cash Money. They said he had the best contract of all time. Followed by Master P.
Master P, yeah.
They said those two, they've never given away a deal like that ever again.
But I think this is a really good deal. $8 million guaranteed is amazing. The recoup on that would very much like to know what that looks like. But
I know, right?
I mean, I'm not gonna say it almost recouped it already. It didn't, but it's probably well on its way to recouping whatever they paid him for sure. And I think overall, it's a great deal for him. He got away with it, and the music video for the song actually is thoroughly entertaining. It had all the Ball brothers in it, and I saw a tweet and it was like, "Oh, nature's healing." The older brother was in the driver's seat. Then Gelo was was in the passenger, and then the youngest brother was just like up, like standing up in the back, and it was perfect. I'm happy for him. Do we think that it's gonna much further this gonna go? I don't know, because it's like, are they gonna put out a remix? Are they gonna do another song? Are they gonna keep them in this pocket? Like, where are we going after this?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't call it.
I think a remix is possibly on the way.
Well, we saw Moneybagg and Boosie and everybody else in the industry wants to hop on it, but I'm just saying I can't call it as far as like longevity wise. So
it says he has 6 million monthly listeners on Spotify as of right now.
Yeah, but he got the button hit, and we all know what happens once the button is hit. So let's have this conversation 3 years from now and then evaluate, was this the best contract ever?
I feel like I was talking about this with like the guys last time. We were talking about like artists that have like came and gone like that. You know what I'm saying? That like 1 year you're like, oh, this is the most fire artist ever, and then they just disappear in like 2-3 years. Not saying that's gonna happen to Gelo.
I think he'll be relevant regardless, just because of his family. Like,
of course,
regardless if he's still making music.
All those boys could be done with the NBA and the music right now. They could just start up a new reality TV show and they'll be fine.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which I bet money one day that they're going to have Keeping Up with the Kardashians style reality TV show about all their lives.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a very expensive produced show. And it's going to do very well.
Yeah. His dad and
Genius.
Kris Jenner, those two, mastermind.
I don't know, like, and like the craziest part about it is like, once again, this is just one of those scenarios where the song blew up off of somebody's stream. Because he previewed it on Neon Stream, and then once he previewed it on Neon Stream, it's just the song. Yeah. Which then it's like, does he owe Neon? I don't want to get to that topic, because that's a very slippery slope.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see what he does with it, though. Other notable athletes who have tried their hand in releasing music include Shaq, Allen Iverson, Carmelo Anthony, Chris Webber, Master P, Deion Sanders. I feel like Master P shouldn't be in. You know what? Never mind. Deion Sanders, Damian Lillard, John Cena, etc.
First of all, doesn't John Cena have a gold record? Hold on. Does John Cena have a gold record? John Cena has a platinum record for his album You Can't See Me. The album sold over 1.3 million copies and went platinum. First of all, everybody's favorite white boy. Let's just it is what it is. 1.3 million copies and went platinum. That's crazy. And I think, and to be honest, like, Shaq actually has released music. Shaq is actually a really good EDM DJ.
He has a platinum album as well.
I believe he does, yep, as well. Shaq Diesel is his DJ name. Carmelo, Chris Webber, Allen Iverson, Deion Sanders, Damian Lillard right now, to me, him and Miles Bridges are like the best two rappers in the league. Off rip that I could think of. Very two different styles of rap. Like, they be rapping. Miles Bridges be on that Detroit rap, that Midwest shit. But Miles is very good too.
Okay.
And I think them two, like, those two are like my favorite right now. But I think Gelo, the fact that Gelo was able to put out this song and kind of surpass everything that they've done so quickly, it does make me nervous that like more ball players are gonna want to just like become rappers. But that's always kind of been a thing.
This is just the era that we're in,
where anybody could become a superstar.
Anybody can become a rapper.
That's true.
Lowest bar to entry.
Well, then that like brings us to our next topic, ghostwriters. Sean, if you would like to.
Yes. Speaking of ghostwriters, Lil Yachty recently sat down with Shannon Sharp on Club Shay Shay, discussing everything from rap beef regrets to his dating life. But one of the most interesting moments came when Sharp asked about his stance on ghostwriting. Yachty, who's worked with artists like Drake and the City Girls, expressed his view on the topic, calling the stigma around ghostwriting stupid. He argued that people often misunderstand how songs are made and shouldn't criticize artists for working with others on their tracks. Yachty also pointed out that being a talented rapper doesn't mean you have to create every element of the song yourself, whether it's the hook, verse, or melody. For him, the focus should always be whether listeners enjoy the music, not who contributed to it.
Facts. I feel it. I agree. You think Gelo wrote that song?
I mean, I would hope it's in his like database to do that. Yeah,
I think it is.
It's not like
just on that thought.
Yeah, I think he wrote it.
I feel like this is like the age old question. Like, even when all the Quentin Miller stuff was going around allegedly and whatnot, the age old question is like, do we care about ghostwriters? Do you care?
To some degree, yeah.
What level? What's your
like?
degree?
I don't disagree with Yachty in regards to. Well, I think Yeah, I don't disagree with Yachty in regards to if a consumer, if it makes them happy, then like just let it be. But I think for like, I guess origins of hip hop, you kind of relate to artists through their journey, story, pain. So to find out that it's not your journey, story, or pain, it's like, what the fuck? I thought I was connecting with you. Like everybody was bamboozled by Kanye. Everybody thought he was a backpack rapper and cared about X, Y, and Z, and then you found out mad other people were on that project.
But the majority, I feel like the majority of actually successful rappers who become like mainstream, they're not writing the bulk of their stuff.
This is true, but that doesn't mean people
even backpack rap, even some backpack rappers.
Whoa,
backpack
whoa. Like who?
I'm not throwing names. I'm just saying, like, I ain't gonna get. We not doing that.
Whoa. Like who? I don't know.
I think, but like, I
think it matters. I think it matters depending on your relationship with the art.
I think there's like different levels of like ghostwriting, right? There's like straight up ghostwriting where you're writing the whole song for somebody, you make the reference track, they make it sound exactly like it is, right? But then there's also like collaboration, like, you know, they do the writers camps or
that I have no problem with.
So okay, so if somebody's in the studio, right, and let's say it's like a backpack rapper, because we know you love backpack rappers, right? And let's say you're the writer and you guys, you know, hearing the song, the artist is working on. What if you gave the artist a whole verse, right? Just like you're like, oh, I came up with this 5 verse, you should use this. They use it. Do you care about something like that?
Well, obviously I'm not gonna get care because I'm gonna get paid from it.
That's not what I mean.
But I'm saying that's why he don't care. That's why he on here talking about it doesn't matter if you enjoy it. He's just saying if you enjoy my product, keep eating it. It doesn't matter if I'm the face of it or not. I'm just saying some people want to know where the product is coming from. Some people want freshly raised shit. Not everybody wants things that are saturated or...
You're not wrong, but okay, but then like that also, well, this is a strictly rap question. I don't want to bring like pop music into this because I was going to bring up like Rihanna or Beyonce, and it's like if they have writers, it doesn't really matter to a lot of people, which is fine. But like in rap, it's like I think also what happened and what I've noticed with like a lot of artists, they get to the point where they become so busy living their artist life, like, you know, like now they have like a million things to do, endorsements, things to pop out at, whatever, that they don't even have time to really like write sometimes, which I think is like, all right. And then that's where the like labels or teams or whatever will bring in other people to help them write the songs or outwrite the songs for them, because it's like at this point they're just like, all right, well, I'm so big that like I just don't have time to be doing shit, you know?
Yeah, this is true. Look, I'm not like mad at anybody who does work with a ghostwriter. Some of my favorite songs are written by ghostwriters. I'm a fan of Cardi B. All her shit is written by other people that I know of. I think, I don't know. Allegedly. Collaboratively. Her and Partisan Fontaine, right? Or whoever the fuck she's working with. Yeah. So, but that was the point I was going to say. It's some people are just like entertainers, where some people you look at as like artists. Like, like this is a piece of you. Like the art is like your child, you know? So that's why I feel like the stories you're telling should really come from you because I'm invested in it.
Right. But also sometimes people don't care about the person. People just care about the music. I think you're too close to it. You're looking at it from a perspective of like, I'm really close to the music, and then like think about it, like the people you pass on the subway, they don't give a shit. Like
but I think it depends on the type of listener you are in your relationship with the music.
But the majority of people,
because even if I wasn't working in music, I would still want like. If there was a song that really resonated with me, let's say Common, I used to love her. I love that record. If I found out he didn't write that record, I would be devastated.
Well, you're Nyla. You knit crochets. You really live that life.
Like, that's not the point.
You really live that life.
Why are you bringing in other shit? I'm just saying that has nothing to do with it.
You really live like this artsy life. Like it's your thing.
But that's what I'm saying.
No, I know.
Even if I didn't work in it, I would still be invested.
Right, because you would still live the artsy life you live now, regardless of your personality stuff that you got to do. You would still live without it.
That don't got nothing to do with artsy. We're just talking about music.
No, I know. I'm literally saying that like the life you live right now, minus this or the DJ stuff, you would still live if you weren't doing this.
Oh yes, this is true.
You would still have the whole wall of vinyls behind you. You would still be knitting crochets while the vinyl is playing on like the little what's the vinyl company that be making them, the something with an Ola at the end.
I don't know.
Know the little flip up vinyls you get at Urban Outfitters. You probably playing an Outkast vinyl on it while you're knitting crochets, just thinking about Common. I used to love her. Like this is all. this is all just like how you live your life. Like that, you are always gonna be too close to the art to be like that level of like to see from like. I
just would like to say I also said I like Cardi B, who does work with ghostwriters.
Right.
I like other artists who work with ghostwriters.
I'm talking about the people who are NPCs.
All right.
The people who literally just exist.
Well, in that
day-to-day.
case, then Lil Yachty's point is correct.
No, yeah, I agree with him. I agree with him in the sense of I agree with you and I agree with him. Like I agree with him in the sense of like, look, if you like the music, just enjoy the music. If you don't, guess what? And this is my thing with everything that, you know, and I say this on the spot all the time. Just go to the next song. Or go listen to something you like. You don't need to continuously sit there. It's like, imagine if you gave me an album and you're like, Gabe, you have to listen to this whole thing, right? But you could exit whenever you want. And then I was listening, I'm like, first song, I'm like, fuck this shit. And you're like, no, but you got to keep listening. Like, no, I don't want to keep listening. I don't like this.
Yeah.
I'm going to just flip to the next thing. At the end of the day, like, we have, people talk about like choice or the illusion of choice. No, you have the choice to go listen to whatever the fuck you want. Like, if you don't want to listen to City Girls because you know Yachty wrote the song, then go listen to Rhapsody because you know Rhapsody wrote the song. Like, these are very simple things, you know?
Yeah.
And, well, if you even want to take it into like more into like just keeping in the City Girls lane of like rap, like that, like club shit, I'm sure that there's other female artists that write their own music that are in that same type of lane that you could go listen to, even if, you know.
See, but I'm not going to be dissecting it like that, especially if it's like a club record. Because that's not...
But that's hip-hop still. That's still rap. That's what we're trying to get at here.
That's fine. I guess what I'm saying is I only get offended about ghostwriting when the message is personal. And I feel like I'm connecting to the artist.
I respect that.
That's the only time where I feel bamboozled.
That's like when you're finding out Santa Claus isn't real.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like, you ain't go through this? Wow. I thought we had that in common.
Right.
Now I don't even know who you really are. Like, that's the difference.
Do you feel like you need to be connected to like the artist? Like,
I don't feel like I need to be connected, but if a song that you performed resonated with me and I do feel connected, then I'm expecting it to be from you.
That makes sense.
That's it.
I feel like I become like very like, if I like the song, I don't really care about the artist. Not I don't care about the artist, but I don't care if the artist went through it or not just because the song resonates with me, and I've just kind of learned to separate the two things from each other. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Does that make sense?
But for me...
But you like having them both, which is fine.
And also, like, it makes me want to know, like, okay, so what is your story?
And if I like them both too, like, I care. You know what I'm saying?
Like, when they come on the podcast, I'm like, so talk to me about this song. What made you write it? What were you going through? What is, like, I want to hear, like, the full, because I have my perspective on what I interpreted from the record, but I would like to hear, like, what's the actual inspiration behind it.
Right. And it's like, for me, it's kind of like, I brought it up on, like, a past pod, I think. It's like Wet Dreams by J. Cole. Like, I felt like that song when I was in my freshman year of college really resonated with me because, you know, that's around the time that all these experiences that he's talking about in that song are happening, if not like earlier when you're in high school. And that level, and that made me want to connect to Cole more. It's not like that with every artist though. Like, I don't want to say who it isn't like that with, but like, you know, certain artists is like I like the song, it resonates with me, but I don't really like you as a person, so I'm just gonna bump the music and just like let it just kind of sit like that.
I don't know if I have any records like that.
I sure do. I probably do.
Really?
Yeah. Because sometimes you just know artists are bad people. And like, you're just like, I like the song.
You're too close to it. You're too close to it.
But overall, like, ghostwriters, like, I personally don't care as long as the music sounds good. And as long as it's not like somebody who is like actively, like, as long as the music sounds good and you're not out here running around talking about like if somebody is in the song and is like, oh, I did this, I sold this, da-da-da-da-da, and you're actively, and you don't have to speak on it in real life, but if you're actively going around speaking on it in real life, I'm gonna look at you funny. I'm like, bro, I know Yachty wrote that for you.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you know. But like, I think like that Cole is like one of those artists where it's like, for both of us, where it's like connected to both. And speaking of Cole, I'm killing it with these transitions today. Mm-hmm. Speaking of Cole, take us away, Sean.
Could the return of the blog era be upon us? J. Cole recently launched The Algorithm, a personal blog on his inevitable website with the intention to provide a space for him to share music, ideas, and personal interests beyond the pressures of social media. In his first post, he paid tribute to Ahmad's 1994 track, Back in the Day, a song that's been important to him since childhood. Fans quickly speculated that this mention of 2025 would be a good one, hinted at the long-awaited release of The Fall Off. However, Cole later clarified that the blog isn't about promoting new music. It's simply a space for him to share what he's into. While The Fall Off seems to be still in the works, with The Algorithm, Cole taps into a more intimate era of an artist-fan connection, reminiscent of the golden blog days that first shaped his career.
Look, I love all this like nostalgic stuff that Cole's doing. I see what he's trying to do and bring it back. Just give me some music, man. That's it. That's all I want. But I see what he's trying to do. I like it.
Yeah, I like it. I love the blog era, and I hope the blog era does come back. I am somebody who would love to read a newsletter from my favorite artists and things like that.
Yeah, the personal stuff I like. I like the personal stuff. I like that.
Yeah, so this is a good way to connect to the fans. And then even outside of just like what Cole is doing, I do think like the blog era is coming back. I just don't really know exactly what platform it's going to like live and breathe on. Like before we had like Dat Piff and live free mixtapes and whatever. But like there is obviously a big underground, I don't even know if it's really underground, but just non-mainstream rap scene in every city. So there's potential for it. And I think like things like this is reminding people of the blueprint of how to create that era.
The blog era is just like social. The new blog era is just social media accounts. Like that's really what it is. Like there's plenty of blogs that exist now, but they're just IG accounts. So it's just a little different now how people consume. There's a blog era. There's a blog era going on right now, but like it's just like if you're into it, like
it's just IG pages,
IG and Twitter pages. You don't think Team Dreamville is a blog? I think Team Dreamville is a blog.
Yeah.
Like they post shit. They be like, oh look, new shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a blog. Or like I'll be like, hey look, I got Earth Gang dropping tomorrow. They'll be like, cool, we're gonna post about it tomorrow. It's a blog. Or like Underground Sound. Underground Sound is a great underground, like for underground rap.
It just needs a new name.
What, the era?
Yeah.
I mean, what else would you call it? A social media blog era? That sounds stupid.
I don't gotta be that. You came up with that name, but something.
No, but I'm just saying, it's social media blogs now. That's what it is. That's what you would add to the end of it.
I don't know. That ain't it though.
But I like the idea of like Cole like just speaking directly to his fans through a blog, because someone who did that was Derek Jeter with the Players Tribune, and I don't know if it's still going on. I gotta check. But Derek Jeter would put these notes on the Players Tribune, and I think it is still a thing. It's called the Players Tribune, the voice of the game. But yeah, he has like all these like articles from different like athletes. Like he has this one called "My Road to Liverpool" by Cody. I don't want to say this wrong. Gakpo, or Long Fucking Tunnel, Bright Fucking Light, Jeremy Reese, who plays for the Washington Commanders. He has articles from like Tony Parker and a bunch of other like athletes on there. And there's more than just sports on here too, I believe. And I think these type of blogs are still very important today. I think they're definitely very, they help fans like connect to the artist or the athlete. It just depends of like, there has to be more money behind it, or something has to, I don't want to say something has to go viral because I know we hate saying that, but something has to go viral for the blogs to make sense again.
Yeah, I agree. That's the part I don't like. You know what? I agree and I disagree, because the people who are into it, like who are going to be into it, are just going to be into it, and it doesn't matter if it's viral or not. It's just like the people who are still subscribed to newsletters and stuff like that. But I digress. I'm excited for the project nonetheless. I know you're saying like, fuck all this noise. Where's the album?
Yeah.
Take your time.
I forgot like Nyla's like, I'm like the OVO whisperer. She's like the Dreamville whisperer. Do we need to get a TDE whisperer in here? Who will be like our I don't know. We got to get like a TDE
somebody
whisperer.
From the West Coast.
Yeah, we got to get somebody from the West Coast to just like call in from time to time. It's like, I got the OVO stuff. You got the Dreamville stuff.
We need a DJ head. Mm-hmm. Gina.
Someone with a real strong West Coast accent. Someone who, my boy Rosecrans. Oh well, he's not really. He fucks with TD. Lefty Gunplay was on the Kendrick project, so it kind of works out. But regardless, we do need like a West Coast correspondent.
We're the big three.
The big three.
The big three whispers.
The big three whispers is crazy. But now it's my favorite time of the show. Trending tangents. You know, as we do every show, which is where the last episode with J1 got super heated. We got a couple like things that have been going viral on Twitter that we're going to talk about. Funny enough, we actually have one from me this week, which isn't normally the norm. Sean caught me lacking this week. But the first tweet is actually this funny picture of this girl holding a guy off a cliff. And the girl's little like text bubble says, "Put my picture on Instagram and I'ma save you." And he says, "Just drop me, baby. Just drop me, baby. Just drop me." And the tweet says 9-month relationship overall because I didn't have a highlight of her. And this had, as of 1/28/25, this had over almost 9 million views. I'm sure it has almost over 10 by now. But Nyla, as a woman, right? I need you to come to me as a woman on this one.
Woof. All right.
Do you care if like, I feel like women now, right? I'm going to just say this before I ask. I feel like women now don't want to be posted as much as they used to. right? Which I'm cool with, right? But as like a woman, is this like a deal breaker for you? Or like, how do you feel about this, about bro getting broken up with because he didn't have a highlight of her on his page?
A highlight is crazy. Posting is one thing. A highlight is like next level lunatic shit. But no, I don't think it's necessary. If you do post me, don't tag me, especially also. But yeah, it's not a deal breaker for me. How about you?
I don't care.
Yeah,
it's just like, I guess like if we're in a relationship for longer than a year, like then maybe like yo, just throw something.
Wait, longer than a year, it still don't tag me.
And still don't tag me. Just like post it so motherfuckers know to leave you alone.
That's it. That is it. That's all I
want. Post it so like, motherfuckers know to leave you alone.
You got company over here. You good.
I ain't gonna lie, you my I'm sorry.
People just need to know you got somebody, but they don't gotta know who you got.
Like post my pale little pasty ass hand. Like post something. Post like a corner of my chain, of the on the radar chain, and then just keep it pushing. Or post yourself wearing the on the radar chain, and then that's it. We're done.
That's the one right there.
We're done. We're done.
Post the chain, sis.
Post the chain, and then we're done. We don't got to talk about this shit no more. That's how I feel.
But it got to be like the chain and like an oversized T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? With some moody lights or something like that.
Nah, it got to be like the chain. I'm just joking, but it got to be like the chain with like the On the Radar Billionaire Boys Club shirt, the collab that we did.
Okay.
And then that's it. And then it's like,
but it has to be oversized. No, nothing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Nobody can see nothing.
Okay.
Stop fucking with me. Stop playing with me, bro. Like, you think she gonna be like, should I post this? I'm gonna be like, not if you looking like that. The fuck? That look got me out here looking crazy.
Yeah, younger me honestly was never really pressed for it either.
Is it crazy that like I feel like when we were younger, I dated a lot of girls that would get pissed when I didn't post them. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, bro. Like, it's like when in like early 20s, I feel like it was like there's such, at least when we were in our early 20s. Oh, I'm sorry, Nyla's still in her early 20s.
Yeah, can't relate.
My fault. But like there was such a strong emphasis on like, yo, post me so people know, right, and tag me and shit. Like I remember with my first girlfriend, like I had mad, like every other post on my fucking feed was with her. I feel like for a while, and then I was like, I remember when we broke up, I was like, I ain't never doing that shit again. And then with my last girlfriend, like. It was occasional. It wasn't like every other post, but like, you know, you knew.
Yeah, I guess I would say every time that I did do it, I've always told myself, why the fuck did I do that? Why am I doing that?
I ain't gonna lie, I've never really seen you post.
That is so good. That's so good.
I can't recall. Maybe like a story, but overall, like I don't remember you posting another man for real.
The past 5 years, definitely did not. Maybe around that 6th year, a few times.
Wait, so you were with... Never mind. I don't want to open that can of worms. Actually, no, I do. 5 years. 5 years. I changed my mind. 5 years and you didn't post, bro, once? No chain,
no I definitely
shirt?
Posted.
Okay.
But I didn't tag it. It wasn't like
No, you don't have to tag. You don't have to tag.
And I've always... And honestly, you probably just wouldn't know he was there, but you didn't... You just didn't put it together.
Oh, it wasn't ever like any, like, clearly...
It wasn't like vacation. It was never like that. But yeah, it was actually...
I need some shit like that. I'm playing. But like, I feel like, but even that, like, so it wasn't like, but it was a subtle thing. It was
very subtle.
Nah, see, you can't be subtle about shit like that. You got to be like very like intentional. You got to be like, this is what it is.
No, I'll do this is what it is.
After 5 years?
I'll do this is what
5
it is,
years.
but this is what it is.
Like,
if there is nothing on
Shut
here...
the fuck up about the ring shit. Yeah. 5 years. Women be like, oh.
Why he gotta shut the fuck up about that's when I have a ring is when I would definitely.
Yo, y'all be talking about this ring shit, bro. Like, shut up. Like, shut up. Y'all be talking about this ring shit. They be like, I ain't posting until I get a ring on it. I ain't so stay single. The fuck?
No, it's just you not getting posted. Why would I post you if I don't got no ring?
Bro, you don't gotta post shit. Just post something so motherfuckers know what it is.
No, why would I do that?
Then why would I get you a ring?
No, because this is the cycle.
This is the cycle. This is the cycle.
Yo, these niggas be wanting you to take yourself off limits, off the shelf, just for these niggas to still be outside.
Bro, I'm not saying post me though. I'm not that. I think you're taking this wrong. I'm not saying post me. I'm just saying stop hitting the. You're hurting the plant with your braids.
Nigga, this shit not real. Go ahead.
But like, I'm not saying post me. I'm literally saying just post something so motherfuckers know.
Next.
They want you partially. They want you unavailable, even though you available.
No, but you're unavailable. If you're my girlfriend, you're unavailable.
But it's like girlfriend is not wife. What is girlfriend? Because I feel like
I bet.
No,
you want to double down on that?
No,
I bet. Now we can go there.
Like,
we can really go there.
You be signing up to be somebody's girlfriend, and then I'm like in here doing wife shit. It's like, yo, wait a minute. Actually, why am I here doing wife shit when I could be doing something else with my time?
Why aren't you doing wife shit when I could just go find another girl and that'll do wife shit?
But then go find another girl who's gonna do wife shit.
See, that's why I cheat.
I
don't actually cheat. Let me not do that.
It's the lack of commitment from you niggas, but still wanting wife shit. That's the problem,
bro.
That's why I'm not.
If I'm handling all this shit over here, why
would
would you not be doing wife shit? What the fuck is you talking about?
Where's the commitment in me doing wife shit?
Where's the commitment in you not doing wife shit for me to be here?
Do you want to be here or not? Why it gotta be a commitment?
That don't even make sense.
Exactly.
You see how that don't even make sense? You see how that don't even make sense? No, because you say
I got his
no,
ass.
no, you didn't. You did not get my ass. No, you did not get my ass. No, you did not get my ass. Because you saying no. Nah, you did not. You did not.
Try to pivot, game.
I don't care. I don't care because I'm staying on this topic. So you saying, why should you stay there?
Yo,
without a ring if you doing white shit? I'm not triggered. I'm literally just.
All right.
Curious.
I'm just saying that there's boundaries to me playing house if I'm not really committed. Like if we're not really committed.
How? What do you mean by really committed?
If I'm not engaged or married.
So what are you doing for the couple of years that you're not engaged or married?
I'm doing stuff for boundaries.
Y'all be boring. Anyway, moving on. Let's go.
I'm sorry. I don't want to be used.
How are you being used? Women be using men the same time while they be talking about not wanting to be used.
Okay, but men be using women the same way.
How? Well, I mean, okay, besides
niggas
broke
be just wanting some food.
Man.
Niggas be needing a place to stay. Niggas be needing all types of shit.
Okay, aside from the place to say food, what else?
You said aside from the place to stay. That's a very big part. Nigga, you was in my space.
I mean, if you broke and you don't got a place to stay, like it is, like I'm saying, stop going after women who got a place to stay.
Are we really making it okay?
No, did you hear what I say? No, I said that. I said if you broke and you don't got a place to stay, stop going after women who have their own place.
Yeah, just go after another homeless bitch.
Exactly.
And y'all be homeless together.
Exactly.
All right, next topic.
Yeah. No. I was not. No. I go lie. The male squatter conversation was not one I was co-signing. That was not one I was co-signing.
Homosexuals are up this year.
You said what? You said homosexuals?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
But that's what women. But women be wanting that.
Women be wanting homosexuals?
Yep.
No.
All right. Cool. I'm lying. You don't be in Bushwick enough. Anyway, let's go.
Oh my god,
he got that.
Very much Bushwick.
He very much Bushwick. Very much Bushwick. Next time. So this one actually was like retweeted by me. Shout out my dog Skepta. Shout out Big Smoke. He tweeted, "Don't get it twisted. The mandem can be the biggest groupies." And this week, a lot of people have been texting me, "Hey brother, hey bro, hey brother," and it's just like, you're not my brother. Like,
nah, the way you said that, you're not my brother.
You're not my brother. Like in 2025, like I'll be texting people, what's up, man? What's going on? How you doing? Yeah. Like I don't be doing like bro is cool, bro is fine. It's when you say brother that I start getting tight. Cause it'd be like the most like out of left field people be like, hey brother. I'm like, bro, you're not my fucking brother.
Followed up with a request.
Followed up with a request.
Yeah.
It's never a hey brother checking in on you, right? I'm doing like the little sketch, hey brother. It's never a hey brother. A hey bro normally follows up by a check-in. A hey brother follows up by a request. And I go, stop sending me your dusty ass requests because I don't want them no more.
Not dusty ass.
And then the other day, I'm on a phone call and someone's like, oh yeah, this person said that like y'all are really close. And I was like, who? And then like they told me the person was, I said, that person is a person I consider an industry coworker who I haven't had more than 3 conversations with.
Damn. 3 ain't shit.
And it's not 3 good conversations. It's just 3 conversations.
I'm with you.
Stop calling me brother. Please stop calling me brother.
If I would have
just call me bro. Say
right.
bro.
I'm with you. Don't get it twisted. The mandem can be the biggest groupies. I agree 100%. It happens all the time.
Right. You know what I hate too? Oh my God, I hate this. I hate when I'm in the club, right? I hate when I'm in the club. And only one person has ever done this to me that like I became friends with down later on. So this is not a recommendation to do this to me in the club. But if I'm in the club and we're in a section, right? And it's just mad women around, right? Or not even mad women, just a couple women and some of my friends around, maybe like Dante's there, whatever. And you come up to me talking about, yo, how can I get on the radar? I'd be like, Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You scaring them.
You scaring the hoes.
You scaring the hoes, bro. Like you parting the Red Sea of women to come talk to me about some bullshit with your hot ass breath on my neck. Like, back the fuck up.
I also would like to say, since I've started this podcast, I'm now getting an influx of how can I get on the radar requests. That shit has nothing to do with me. Like, literally, it has nothing to do with me, okay? So don't kill the vibe, okay? Because you scaring the hoes.
Specifically, Nyla, like, you really scaring the hoes.
Like, that has stop.
I ain't gonna lie, asking me how to get on the radar is scaring the hoes, because honestly, if I wanted you on the radar, you would have been on the radar already.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Or somebody from my team will find you. This
is true.
A lot of people, even artists that Nyla know, like Nyla will post somebody, I'll be like, oh, they're fire. And I'll send to my team. I'll be like, yo, reach out to this person. This person, R&B singer, backpack rapper, reach out to them. They fire. And then we'll bring them on the show. Like, people be thinking, they
will find you.
We will find you. I promise you. My schedule is full every week. We are booked and busy, and my pockets is full. I do not need none of y'all money, and I do not want it.
So male groupies. I will say there are some male groupies that I can't appreciate. Not like, the ones who's like claiming to know me so you can do something, get in for free or whatever the case may be. But, you know, male groupies that's just like, yo, I like your shit. Or like always commenting and supporting. Like, those I love. You're great. Okay, this other tweet that I thought was funny. Does the fuck and fuck bitches get money mean ignore or have sex?
I don't know. It could be both. I never really thought about it like that. I've always thought about it as like, fuck bitches, get money.
Yeah.
But like, I could also see how it's like, go fuck some bitches and get some money.
It does comfortably give both, actually.
It does. I think it depends. Like, it's like, yo, like, it's like, yo, if somebody be in your comment section just talking shit. It's like, yo, bro, go touch some grass, go fuck some bitches, go get some money, bro. Get out my comments, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, if a girl do you dirty, it's like, yo, man, fuck bitches. I'm going to go get some money. I'm going to level up on her.
But
I'm gonna show
either
out.
way, the word fuck has the same connotation.
Of how it's said.
Where it's like, it's not personal.
Yeah.
It's just like, fuck. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not making love with bitches. It's just fuck bitches.
Right,
It's
exactly.
like,
yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not here to love you, for real.
Yes.
3-week
so
relationships. I'm sorry. My fault.
Yo, someone has commitment issues today. Do we need to talk?
I know you're not talking.
I don't got commitment issues. I love relationships. You know this. What are you saying to me right now? What is happening? What is?
Man, I know what I'm talking about.
Mind your business.
I am minding
this nigga is so nosy.
You and my commitment. You talking about my commitment issues. You up in my business, my show business. If I say I like 3-week relationships, maybe I just like, maybe I like going to the buffet and I like trying like the Kung Pao chicken one day and I like the orange chicken the next day.
Damn, so you only like Asian women?
What? Shout out my Asian women. I love y'all. But like, what?
You could have said like Kung Pao chicken one day, fried chicken the next day, casserole the next. Like, give us priority.
We all know I don't do casserole. Slow down. Slow down.
Oh my God, what's that? I think it's time for
Hot Tracks.
Hot Takes. Gabe, what's on your playlist this week?
So on my playlist this week, so right now I've been bumping. Shout out my boy 98 Keem. He's from the MHPG Sound Collective, which also includes like B-Jax, Cash Cobain, a couple of Slizzies, 2219 Lee. He dropped his first project called Sweet Talk. And there's a lot of great records on here, like real sexy vibes. It's 23 songs long, but it doesn't feel like 23 songs long. My favorite right now is between Foreplay and Foreplay with the 4K next to it, and Gymnastics, like some real sexy vibes. What else have I been listening to? I've been listening to my boy Eddie Rivers. Also dropped the project called River Stream, and he has a song on there called Love Bugs Part 2, which has R2RMO and Chow Lee. I actually found, shout out my brother Glenn Brown. My brother Glenn Brown put me onto this kid Zach's Revenge from Brooklyn. And the song that he has on his project, it's called Fuck It, but it's spelled with an X. I've been bumping that. How many songs are that? That's 3? 4. I recently had this artist from the DMV on the show called Cash Wap. He's also cool with like Nino Pate and all them. So he has a song with Nino Pate, but his Dolo song that he did for OTR, which is coming out soon, is called Hear My Call. So I've really been enjoying that. And then 5, what's my 5th song? What I want to say is like my 5th song. My 5th song that I've been bumping is Basswag did his OTR part 3. The song's not out on streaming, but I believe it has a Future sample in it, and I think they're calling it Peacock is the name of the song. It's just a good record. It's a nice sexy drill vibe. So that's kind of like the type of time I've been on this week. I went from like Central C and Bad Bunny last week to back to like my sexy vibes this week with a little bit of DMV in there too. Shout out to DMV.
I love that. We're rubbing off on you. Yes, the plan is working. Okay, so I'm going to go with this artist named Kennedy Ryan. She's a R&B singer from Atlanta. The single that I really like from her is called Ego. Now, I'm new to her. I actually haven't like delved into her catalog, but I'm a fan. Shout out to you. Super fire. And then outside of that, I've actually went back and listened to Boogie's first album.
Ooh. A Boogie or Boogie?
Westside Boogie.
Westside Boogie, okay.
Because somebody was like, yo, Westside Boogie had the most important West Coast album of like the past 10 years.
Okay.
And then I was like, was it? Not that I didn't think it was, but I just actually didn't remember. So I went back and listened. And then off of listening to it, I kind of really got into Silent Ride, which wasn't in rotation for me before. Before it was just Soho with JID, but it actually really is a good album. But I don't think I know enough about West Coast music catalog to confirm or deny whether or not this album was that. But it is a great rap album.
Yeah, all of Westside Boogie's albums are amazing, by the way, for sure.
I know. Honestly, I'm excited for him to drop 2 this year. I don't know if I haven't seen like anything, but I've been
hearing.
Oh, really?
I've been hearing like something. Yeah, I don't know if something's coming, but like I've been hearing like there might be, maybe. I don't know.
He needs to. This is a big year in rap.
I don't have no like confirmed source either. I think it is gonna be a big year in rap too.
Boogie, if you're listening, you need to drop.
Please, and come do OTR.
Yes, and do OTR. All right, and then my last person is definitely gonna be this R&B artist out of the UK named August Charles. I actually just interviewed him for Two Lost. He's a Two Lost artist, and he has like this really deep like baritone type voice. Great R&B, great songwriting, great everything. So make sure you guys tap into August Charles. And the song I would like suggest you start with is Wipe My Tears. He actually ended up on Timberland's Live. You know Timberland be doing like the new music reviews or whatever. And Timberland was co-signing him. So yeah, those are my 3 picks for the week.
Fire. Well, hey, look, great picks. Great picks. You gotta send me that artist, the Two Lost artist, please, because you know me. I like finding like all that new shit before it really like blows up.
I got you. Yes, UK based though, but
that's cool. That's even better. I love that. Even better.
Okay.
Yeah, you know me. One thing about me is like if it's not from America,
he said it's even. I prefer it.
If it's not from America, I'm definitely in. Yeah. Well, before we sign off, what do we have coming up on? We Need to Talk.
We Need to Talk is actually on pause right now. This is our first time being on pause in like 2 years.
Why are you on pause?
Because we have an announcement coming. And since we have an announcement coming, part of the agreement is that we take a break.
Oh, she's signing NDAs. So let's go. NDAs.
But I'm super excited. So there'll be an announcement before the end of February.
Fire. OTR wise, we filmed day 26 the other day, so that's super exciting. That's going to be coming out soon. Next week, we actually have like a bunch of like, it's a very big variety next week. I can't announce yet because I don't know if it's going to get approved in time. But I got some stuff coming out with Nino Paid, also from the DMV next week. You know the track that samples Fergie, the Trippin'? You got me tripping. Mm-hmm. I got all 3 of them boys in the spot performing that song, and they're all doing the dance to it too, which is super fun. A lot of kind of like underground hip hop stuff next week that's like super cool, like that the kids really like. But we also have some, hopefully after next week I'll be able to announce this, but we have some legends coming to do OTR real soon, which I'm really excited for. And then hopefully I'll be able to announce maybe we might be coming to the Bay Area for All-Star Weekend. So hopefully that works out. But everything's kind of pending right now.
The legendary acts are my favorite. Like
I know, me too.
I'm here for it.
They're the easiest to work with too. They really just be like, cool, done, all right, bet, and they're out. And I'm like, yes,
because they actually know their words.
Because they actually know the words to their songs. Bring back performance, like please, let's work on that this year. But we'll get there.
Yes, I agree.
Well, anyway,
speaking of getting there, we have gotten to the end of our podcast.
Yep.
What is this, episode
4?
Yeah,
this is.
Damn, we moving right along.
I know. So like we did 4 in a year versus 1 in a year last year. So we're doing better.
Okay.
Huh?
1 month.
In 1 month. 4 in a month.
Oh my God.
We're doing better. We're doing better. Well, look, make sure you follow us at Central Discourse on everything. Subscribe to the at Central Discourse YouTube.
Yes.
Follow Nyla Simone at Nyla Simone with 3 E's. Me at Gay P NYC on Instagram and everything else. And until next week, we will be back. Central Discourse, Gay P, Nyla Simone. Yep.